hydration is actually very important, especially in a weather like this in the East Coast. If you've been living in the East Coast, you exactly know what I'm talking about. The weather has been so hot in the last week that it literally feels like you can cook an omelette on the street. But anyways, this week has been a very long week for me. I had a couple of deadlines that I had to meet, and in the middle of the week I exhausted all my AI credits. So then I had to do all the work by myself, which took a bit longer than I usually take to complete a task. But at the end of the week, I'm very happy that it was done. But today is Saturday, and I don't know. I had no idea, no plan about what to do today. And then I'm like, just let's go to the best spot in Jersey City, which is none other than Newport. The waterfront at Newport is so peaceful. They even have like a small beach called the Newport Beach. Now, this is nothing like the Newport Beach at California. This is like a micro or maybe even a nano beach in Newport, but it's just super nice. You have like beach chairs and then you can just sit there and relax with the mesmerizing view of New York City. It surprises me how one of the most beautiful views of New York City are not even in New York State, like they are outside the New York State, right across the river in Jersey City. But anyways, I'm gonna put on some sunscreen and I'll just like head out to Newport, and hopefully it turns out to be a very fun day and a relaxing one. So I have made it to Newport Path Station. The waterfront of Newport is literally like just 2 minutes away from the Path Station. It's actually very nice because this location is pretty accessible from where I live. It is, I think, a couple of Path Stations away from the nearest Path Station of my house. And I think it's just like an overall ride of maybe 20 minutes from my house to Newport. But yeah, I'm kind of very excited because Newport has this really nice breeze, much better than the hot weather in the rest of New Jersey. But I'm gonna see you guys when I reach the waterfront. I have finally made it to Newport, and this feels like so good. The breeze over here is pretty cool, which is so important in this hot weather. I really love the view from Newport, but I think the view from Hoboken is much better than this, because Hoboken is like kind of closer to the city, and so all the buildings and everything seems like just much bigger. As you see over here, all these buildings seem at a much distance from Newport. But anyways, this is just so relaxing, so peaceful. I am not thinking about coding at all. I'm not thinking about work at all. I think this is a much required break for me. I will find a spot somewhere to sit, and then maybe I can just share a story with you guys. I'm sitting on the benches of a place called Marina Park. It is like right next to the waterfront, and this is such a peaceful place. People are running behind, someone are taking a walk, someone's taking a walk with their dog, with their kids. It is just super fun, and I guess this is like the very first time when I'm vlogging in front of like a lot of people. I was kind of like hesitant on doing this, as I was like a bit shy, as this is like literally my third vlog and I haven't had so much practice vlogging in public. But I came across this wonderful video. I don't really remember what video was that, but then this person said that when you are vlogging in public, the best hack is to just like make sure that you're talking to just one person in mind, and just imagine that the camera is that person and you're talking with that person. Second best hack to do this is to just like have your AirPods on and just play some music in the background, so that you just zone out and feel like this is your own little world. I'm just kind of doing all these things combined with the sunglasses, so that even if I make a weird eye contact with someone in the public, I just don't have to really care about it a lot. But yeah, I am delighted to share that on August 5th, I completed 3 years in the United States. Now, of course, this isn't the video in which I kind of like walk you through the story. That video might come in the near future if I have enough audience on YouTube with whom I can share this story. But for now, I'm just gonna like keep it very short. I came to the United States on August 5th of 2023. I landed at JFK, and that was my first ever flight that I took in my entire life. I was like 24 years old, never flown in an airplane. That was my very first plane. I flew from Mumbai to Kuwait and Kuwait to JFK, and that's how I got in the US. I was pretty much scared in the first few days, just thinking about how life is gonna be over here. And from where I started to where I am right now, there's been like so many ups and downs. I'm not even like halfway there to the final place where I actually want to be in life. Like, I want to be freaking living in an apartment in Newport. Like, all these apartments that you see behind me and then that you saw in this video are like pretty much very, very expensive. I think the one bedroom apartment can be between $3,200 to $3,800, and it's just like super expensive. But hopefully someday in the future I will be able to reach that stage. But my life from where I began to where I am right now, I am so grateful for everything that has happened to me and all the opportunities that I've got in my life. I know it has been filled with so many ups and downs, and I know it's still going to be the same from the place where I am right now to the place where I want to be in the next 3 years. But I think I'm just gonna have the grit and have the never give up attitude. That, along with just faith in God and faith in God's plan, that everything that's gonna happen is gonna be for your betterment, and you just have to like keep on working hard and focusing on your goals, and by not being anxious about the future and just keeping it cool. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this sweet little Newport video. I am gonna be just hanging out over here, just relaxing for a bit more before I can head back home. But it has been such a wonderful time just taking you guys with me on my journey to Newport when I had literally nothing planned. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like this video and share it with your friends. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and goodbye.